So Quantec is a product that Chromalogic developed to address the major problem in every supply chain, where we want to know whether the part that we put in a manufacturing assembly is the part that we spec'd and is the part we wanted. There are no counterfeits and they have not been compromised in any way, such as a substandard part. So what Quantec does, which is very different from anything else out there, is that we actually read a part without putting any markings on it. So it's a tagless method for us to track and trace any physical inanimate object.
So the system actually looks at a part at the micron scale. And so if the part has been in any way modified, for example, like with electronic components, if it's been flat lapped or abraded, you'll actually get a different surface texture, even if they've gone back and put on the markings or put on new markings to make it look like a different chip. The surface actually looks different. There's no way to reproduce that surface.
The way Quantec works is that it looks at surface texture of a part at a micron scale. And what surface texture is made by random physics processes that cause small levels of roughness, and every part at a micron scale has a certain level of roughness, all the way from metal to shiny metal pieces to plastics. We take that image and then we compress it to make it an extremely unique tag which we call virtual tag or VTag.
So what I'm doing here is we have a couple of washers, as you can see. So we've written on one side of these washers just a simple number. So I've already enrolled one of them, and I'll go ahead and enroll the other ones. So in enrollment, what we do is this will be the first time the system sees the part, and it creates a digital ID or virtual tag. So now that we have them enrolled, sort of mix them up, play the shell game a little bit. And so we'll just take one of them without looking. We're just going to put this under the unit and we'll hit verify. And so it's going to come up with an ID. Now this ID that it shows is the virtual tag number, but if we come over to the database, we'll notice that it has identified it as washer number 8. So time of truth, it is in fact washer number 8. The Quantec web app takes all that paperwork that used to travel with parts and links them to the virtual tag that is intrinsic to every single part, and we can put that into a digital database. What excites me most about the Quantec system is it's a product and a development cycle that is beyond its infancy and is really beginning to come into its own as far as what its capabilities are. And with these new capabilities, we're now beginning to go to the fun job of applying it to a bunch of different applications. Automation for both electric and mechanical parts, and also just looking at how we can use this as an aid for all digital manufacturing.
How will that revolutionize manufacturing? Well, you'll know that the part that you ordered is exactly the part that you got from the point of manufacture to the point that you get. And even at the point of return, the vendor knows that their parts have not been swapped. So it just locks in and protects you from tainted products, counterfeits, and ensures quality.